Do you feel that the Bengali children are in touch with the cultural roots?
Well, in a way it is, they are. I mean, I remember the Spitalfield, the first Bangladeshi named, Bengali named school was set up in Spitalfield called Osmani School. Osmani School, I was the company. I am the person who raised the petition and gave it to the divisional head that time. We want part of Montefiore. At that time, a lot of children were out of school. There are not enough school places for private school children. So this school was built at that time, part of Montefiore. Montefiore Secondary School was closed, and part of the secondary school became the private school. So we raised petition to name the school after a hero of Bangladesh called Osmani, General Osmani. And I am the person who wrote in the paper and also raised petition, etc. Fortunately, they agreed, because he's a kind of person which is an ideal, a kind of role model for any Bengali. I mean, Sheikh Mujib, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib is a big political figure, man who created Bangladesh. But General Osmani, a man from Sylhet, he was a British army officer, and he was the Pakistan army officer, and he led the freedom fighters during the War of Liberation in 1971. And he was from Sylhet, and he visited Spitalfields. He died in, Spitalfields. He died in London, while visiting. He used to visit Spitalfields. So we named this school. So the reason being, this Osmani, naming a school after a Bengali hero, Kabi Nazrul Center creating a cultural center, Dishari Shilpi Kushti, my friend Saliks and etc., drumming up the Bengali culture and doing drama, this presentation, music, all this worked. And in a good number of young people that time who grew up in that time, they were kind of given infusion, cultural infusion, all the mother tongue supplementary project, etc. You name it, creating housing estate. After a community worker like Ahmad Fakir did, all these actually worked. The young people growing up in that area, in comparison to what their father, encountered, 20 years ago, they didn't have that kind of amount of racism, right? So in that way, they grew up with a kind of knowledge and access or kind of information about their culture.